But first at 6, a big question on the minds of local drivers. When will the new Mcclugage Bridge open to the public? Tonight, WMBD has an update for you. WMBD's Jack Bozikas joins us live now from the bridge. Jack, when can people expect to start driving on the bridge?
Thomas, the Mcclugage Bridge has been under construction since 2019, and the highly anticipated wait is almost over. After 5 long years, the bridge is expected to have cars driving on it come this fall. The Mcclugage Bridge's arch was set in place last December. Since then, construction crews have been setting beams, getting the ramps put in place, and pouring the rest of the deck. The main task for the remainder of the bridge is finishing the deck.
We do have 2 full sections of deck to pour and 1 ramp, so there's quite a bit of that, and then put the parapet walls and the wall that separates the pedestrian path from the motoring public. That's the main components of work that still remain.
Following the completion of the bridge, the eastbound bridge will be demolished. The demolition will be a combination of using explosives to remove the steel and dismantling the rest of the bridge.
Once we get traffic on the new bridge, the demolition will start on the existing eastbound bridge, and they expect that to take about 10 months. So we'll work through the winter on demolishing that.
He says while it's been a grueling 5 years building the bridge, it's been rewarding to be a part of something as monumental as the construction of the Mcclugage Bridge.
It's our first arch bridge. It's the first big river crossing since really the early 1990s when the Bob Michael Bridge was built. So it's just a testament to their work and to the workers that were out here, from the engineers to the tradesmen. That's really rewarding to know that we got to work on a project of this size that means a lot to the Peoria and East Peoria area.
Like the recent reconstruction of the Bob Michael Bridge, the Mcclugage Bridge will now add a new way for pedestrians to cross the Illinois River.
It's a safer way to get across the river. Of course, if you have those designated areas for transportation, and much as we think of bridges for vehicular traffic and commerce, we have to take into account the needs and the opportunities for pedestrians to get back and forth.
Now the bridge will be open by late September or early October, and both East Peoria and Peoria will be adding parking lots on the edges of the bridge for pedestrian use. Reporting live in Peoria, I'm Jack Bozikas, WMBD News.
Jack, thanks for that update.